Hey everybody, Pixel here, welcome back to another episode of Xenoblade Chronicles 2. Again, the intro is getting better. By the end of the series, you might even be able to understand half of it. In the last episode, we began our trip to Fonsa Myma and had a brief encounter with the Zekinator. In this episode, we're going to be completing our trip to Fonsa Myma and maybe be meeting the guy that Vandham wants to introduce us to. I don't know. In any case, though, we will at the very least be finishing our trip. Okay, want to ignore those Igna right now and just trade them off for Volves. Okay. I've just been assuming that the plural for Volf is Volves just because they're clearly based on wolves. But the two Fs are kind of throwing me off, and don't like that there are a lot of Igna around here. And an Ansel. Okay. There are a couple drivers up ahead, though. Godarm driver, Menace driver, and those are them. Okay. And Marshall Cameron. He seems to... Yep, he's a unique... He's not even a monster, he's a unique driver. He's attacking. He just aggroed onto us. He's attacking Tora. I'm out of here. I don't want to fight a Marshall. He seems to be like a man of the law. I don't want to fight him. He's just doing his job. Although I guess his job, if he is doing his job, is just to attack innocent strangers, but you know what? I'm not going to start having a social commentary on the state of the police force during a recording of Xenoblade Chronicles 2. Funny Stone Highway. Oh, I like that. That is a good name for an area. We do seem to be getting closer to Fonsa Myma. You may have seen that there is an entrance over there. You cannot access it because the entrance is too high up. I really don't know why they made the only way to get to this area so convoluted, because it is just so annoying to actually get there. I think we have to go this way, hopefully. I'm really hoping, because I really don't want to have to do this again. I don't want to have to backtrack, and I mean, it'd probably be good to go and get some of the skip travel points around here, but I'll probably end up doing that off screen, and if not, while speeding up in a later episode, probably in another chapter too, but whatever. We found it. I'm certain, because as soon as we turn, we see these stairs. Alright. Took long enough, but we are finally here. This is Fonsa Myma. Kind of. We're outside Fonsa Myma. We're at the Gwyneth Patties. It's a good name. Good place. What are patties? Is that like a thing for farming? Because these look like they're like they're like farming gourds. Welcome to Fonsa Myma.
War with Moradane is looking more and more likely by the day.
Looks like they've expanded the military program. That's a lot of warships.
These ships look different to normal ships.
Yeah, we don't muck about with our Titans much. No need for it. Orions like things pretty natural.
I've seen Urian ships before, back in Argentum. It's like the total opposite of how the Ardanians use them.
That could be one reason. They're always at each other's throats.
They've been like cats and dogs for a long time.
Well, from where I stand, the Adanians are worse. All that metal is just bad taste.
It's easy to think that way, but you're not considering how the Titans themselves feel.
Huh? Don't all those modifications hurt?
When Titans live with humans, that's just the way it is. I used to have a hut on my back and a crane stuck where the sun doesn't shine. I never complained, not even when Rex fired up a grill on my shoulders.
Hey, you used to like that.
Well, yes, I did like that. In fact, I miss it.
If I did that now, we'd end up with Roast Titan.
Indeed.
I still have several questions about the biology of Gramps, because that's apparently the larval state of what he was in the beginning of the game by his own accord, like just his own words. But, why does he have fur now? Like, clearly all the hair he did have before was grass, and if not grass, something very similar to it. But now he's like a fairy. I like that guy's walk cycle. It's very slow. Pyra, get out of the way. That's a good walk. Okay. Whatever. Let's head actually into the city now.
And arrived. What's that?
It's a distribution centre. The government tries to ration out what little resources they have. In practice, it's just first come, first served.
Okay, that's the last one for today.
Come on! I'm a soldier. Been busting my gut for this country. That should be going to me! Not the likes of you! Huh? Don't look at me like that. Respect your elders, you snot-nosed brat!
Are you okay? What do you think you're doing? She's just a child.
What? Huh? Huh? Who the hell are you?
Rex, this isn't our business. Leave it.
Being an adult isn't just about barking orders. Sometimes you need to help someone weaker.
Shut your face! You don't know what the hell you're talking about!
I like how his blade just came running, like, it was completely expected that the blade would come. I also like how you do get to see that kid running away. Although I don't know if that's actually that kid. It might have just been somebody in the vicinity before the cutscene started, and they ran away when the fight started because that's how their AI is. Not completely certain, because there are very few times when fights can activate in cities, and it's usually away from where people actually walk around. So, I don't know. But he is just called Violent Driver. So, I mean, I guess this can be considered justified self-defense. I'm honestly, like, his blade, it's just a generic ring beast form blade, but oh my god, it is giving him so much blocking right now, I hate it. Okay. There's Sword Bash. Did not mean to do that, I thought Burnout would be charged, but whatever, let's go Steam Bomb it instead. Alright. Topple him. We're actually gaining points for the special really quickly. But he's probably going to be dead before we actually get to Steam Explosion, so... whatever. Anchor shot. I'm just using arts at this point. Like, I'm not even bothering to do them when they'll be the most effective or anything. I'm just doing them for the sake of doing them. Let's go Sword Bash. And Steam Explosion.
Go for it! Now let's see what fire can do.
Leave me alone!
Guts is all you need.
Who are you? Huh? The color of that crystal? You're... Ah!
Not good. He'll be bringing others before long.
The rumours about Pyra must have travelled pretty far. Even grunts like him have heard 'em.
Sorry. I guess I should have used the cloak.
But who spread rumors?
From what I hear, it's some fancy pants nop-on merchant.
A nop-on merchant?
Excuse me, Mr. Vandham.
Huh? Oh, well, if it isn't Iona! You grew a fair bit. How's Grandpa Cole doing? Ah. Not too good, then.
Who's this?
Huh? Oh, this is Iona. That old friend of mine takes care of her.
Hi, Iona. Great to meet you.
Come on, let's beat it before those soldiers show up.
You know, it's really great that Vandham has no qualms about us beating up a soldier. It's just very convenient, actually. But there are some quests to accept around here. I'm going to be saving those for a later chapter just because Fonsa Myma is a new place and I want to get further in the story.
Is this some kind of theater?
Yeah. It's a theatre, all right. The guy we're here for leads the troupe here.
Ah, actors, eh?
And right now, they're in the middle of a show. Well, you want to take a quick peek?
The heroic adventures of Adam. Might be interesting.
I've never been to the theatre before.
Neither has Tora.
Let's do it. Nice and quiet, though. Looks like it's pretty packed today.
Okay.
And I saw at that time that the powers of darkness had engulfed almost everything. People and titans alike were drawn into the abyssal vortex. The apocalypse was upon us. The end was nigh. But then, despite the wounds all over his body, the great Adam stood.
O Architect, grant me power! Power to banish the dark. Power to illuminate the world. Lo, loyal servant of the Architect, the Aegis! O Aegis, bless me with your power! Bring light upon the world!
Thus they defeated the darkness, but at a terrible price. 3 great continents sank beneath the sea of clouds forever.
Servant of the Architect, by thy power the world is saved. For the gift you have granted us, we are eternally grateful. I shall spread thy legend far and wide. May your name live on for eternity.
Myma Playhouse, what a word that is. Entertainment District, okay. Just getting all the skip travel points today, aren't we? What do you have to say, Natty? Hello, friend. Such a great play. So sad, but uplifting, too. They've been performing the heroic adventures of Adam ever since I was a child, you know. It's amazing that we keep a tale from 500 years ago going like we do. Well, if it's from 500 years ago, that sounds a little familiar, doesn't it?
Hey. Kind of awkward, right?
What was awkward?
I mean, that play. It was about Pyra. Must have been kind of bizarre for her, eh?
I don't know. I guess.
Maybe you should go and make it right.
Make it right? How?
Idiot. Figure it out yourself.
Huh? What am I supposed to... So, the theatre.
Wasn't it incredible? They had the cloth moving just like real clouds. How did you think they did that?
Huh? Yeah. The clothes are pretty cool. They were so... cloudy?
Ow! What are you saying, bonehead?
There's no need for that. I don't know what to say in a situation like this.
Coming in, old fella. Crikey! Still collecting the junk, are ya?
Watch it, you bruiser. Don't make fun of a man's hobbies.
Some greeting for your old comrade.
Comrade?
Yeah, I was a freelancer before the firm got going. Believe it or not, me and this old fella tore up a good few battlefields in our day.
We sure did. And thanks to that bleeding heart of yours, we almost never got paid.
Says the guy in the theatre troupe. You can't be raking in much dough either.
Well, what can I do for you, friend?
Cole. You're old, ain't you? Old enough to know how you cross over to the World Tree. Get to Elysium, I mean.
Elysium? But why? Why would you want to go there? That core crystal. You're... So the Aegis is back amongst us. Who is your driver?
I am.
You? But you're... so young.
How about it, old man? Do you know the way or not?
I dare say if you've trekked all the way here to ask me, you've already tried going yourselves.
Yeah, but we couldn't make it.
No wonder. No one can get to the tree while that thing's guarding the way there. It won't let anyone past. But a long time ago, there was a man who went up the tree. Met the architect, too.
There was? Really?
Yeah. I'll wager anything he's got an idea how to get there again. You should try asking him.
Well, who was it? Please, tell us. I've got to get to Elysium, no matter the cost.
Well, I can tell you. But first, I'd like to have a word with her, if I may. With the Aegis, I mean.
With Pyra?
Of course.
Please, through here.
Mr. Cole, right? You wrote that play, didn't you?
I hope it didn't stir up any painful memories.
No. Some of them are... good memories.
You know, you're not very convincing. I'm sorry, I really am. I just wanted people to know about that time. Show people how we were back in those days. Really get it across to them. Will you be using it again? That power?
I don't know yet.
I just don't know. if this world can take it a second time.
I know that. I'd never use it if there was another way. This is what I hope for. But
That man's the only one who knows how to get to where you're going. Do you think you can make it to him? I just wanted to make sure.
we can. I mean, it's my destiny.
Yeah. That boy who's with you.
His name's Rex. He's a good person, with a kind heart.
Reminds me of a certain someone. Okay then, I'll help you out.
Thank you, Minoth.
Minoth. I'd almost forgotten that name. Now then, where did it get to?
Grandpa?
Old man, you okay?
I'm fine. I'll be fine in a second. Seriously, don't mind me.
Nah, we better call it a day, old-timer. I'm sorry, fella.
Yeah, okay. But come back again tomorrow, will you? There's something I want to give you.
Come on, I know a place we can rest.
Before we do that, though, we're in a new city. We've met Minoth, we know what our goal is, and we know we have someone we need to reach. So, since we're in a new place, why don't we go stock up on core crystals and see if there's any good accessories we can take. Don't be too afraid to jump around off buildings here. None of them are too high up as opposed to everything else in the field. Oh my god, this place's music is so good, I forgot. Okay, well, I'm not gonna let it play, I'll just play it on the end screen, but we can get fabulous hats. I think we already have one on Nia, but still good. Dark Orb, not gonna do that because I want everyone to be up at most times. Proves the effect of healing arts. We can get this for Nia. Eye patch adds 20% to damage ratio after... That's good for Rex. That's all I'm gonna get here for now. Is there anyone who does core chips? Yes. Can buy turquoise and spinal chips. I guess I'll just get spinal chips for everyone. I'll see you guys when I'm done with that. Alright, there we go. Got pretty much everything I want on everybody, so I guess I'll just equip those accessories, and I guess I'll cut ahead to that too. We actually got a ton of way better harvest necklaces just from fighting monsters, so yeah. I'm also going to re-equip the Napon hat to Tora, just because having him draw aggro is really nice, and I want him to continue to do so. Alright though. We got to Fonsa Myma, we met Cole, and he had a talk with Pyra about something that I don't completely understand. So, next time on Xenoblade Chronicles 2, we're going to be heading to wherever Vandham wants us to go to sleep. And sleeping. Sounds like an eventful future episode. I'll see you guys then.